Where's our backup? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Front Mission DS, the O.C.U campaign. We've lost! No, we haven't lost. We haven't lost just yet. It's the U.C.S 64th. Who's the 64th? Who am I? I'm your LP for today. Capital G. And what a freaky bunch of characters. Like, is that a mouth for a beard or what the? Oh. Another long-haired freaky person. Okay. Okay. We're gonna just beat on these guys just because they're so weird. The fuck? So yes, actually these guys are a serious threat. They have some very, very tough Weisners to shoot through. Armed to the teeth, and are just plain strong. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go take these guys on clockwise. I'm going to start with the guys on the left. They are armed purely with melee weapons. The two in the middle are armed with rifles. And the two to the right are armed with rockets. They also have some meat shields here that are also armed with rockets, but not as strong. Strong enough to be annoying, we have to take them out too, of course, but they're not as scary as these U.C.S 64 freaks. They must be holdovers from Bio Freaks. Like, it was an actual N64 game, Bio Freaks, if I remember correctly. So anyway, taking a huge risk here by having Royd go in first. So let's hit him with the chaff. Keep him protected from all those rockets. Because there are at least two missileers right there behind them. Right there behind the U.C.S guys, the U.C.S 64 guys. And yeah. After that, all we can do really is open fire. There's not a lot of room here, so it's a good thing that I have a lot of people with ranged weapons. Go get him, Keith! Bang! Oh, a couple good hits to the body there. That'll make Glenn a bit easier to deal with. So yeah, actually an interest, a mechanic you commonly see in front mission games. Like you would think that the ideal strategy at least for the enemy would be to just come in and swarm your guys. They don't always do that. Some of the bigger guys will only start moving once you're within a certain distance of them. I'll break you! I'll break you! I sound like Ahmed the undead terrorist. That puppet, yeah, Jeff Dunham's puppet. What an awesome character that is. Like Ahmed and Peanut, Walter. They were all awesome. And speaking of awesome, Royd dodging 3 missiles. Awesome. Missile attacks not touching Royd. Chaff grenade, it's doing its thing for us. Here comes Paul. Now I know yesterday I asked the question, should we change change his name to the Walrus. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because I just cannot stand the name of his mech. What a pathetic wussy name. Seriously. Like, I'm not saying Walrus is the most, like, macho gung-ho, I'm gonna beat your ass down kind of name. But anything is better than Rainbow. Like JJ's we don't even have to change. This is called Hunter. Awesome. Natalie's I changed anyways, but we didn't have to. Keith's was called Jerry Can. Well, it makes sense for him. I'll give him that. And Josh is eating beat down. Oh, another hit to the body on the second one. Nice. He might actually go down before he even throws a punch. So yes, oh, nice dodge Royd. Giving Royd a good chance here to level up his melee. I wanted his melee to be a bit stronger. This is the time to do it. Ryuji being targeted, but not eating a lot of damage. Actually, thanks to the events of the last battle, Ryuji's dodge is actually pretty good now. And that chaff grenade has been very effective. I think only one rocket out of 12 or 15 have hit Royd. So yes, very effective. Do not ignore items like chaff. They're just so good. So Ryuji, go! Kapow! Shoots off the arm. Love it. And another hit to the body. Like, everything is hitting Lynn's body. It won't be long before he goes down at this rate. And I'm just gonna start sending guys around the tower here. Attack those missiles from behind. Joss is weakened up. Frederick. Kapoom! Oh, we got one that has no arm now. And Mayuha knocks off that robot's legs. He's not running away anytime soon. And our Walrus. Kapow! Gets the knockout. I have to say, the U.C.S.'s suits look fucking scary. I mean, it's not so scary when they're blowing up, of course. And level up Paul, nicely done. But they're intimidating to look at. They're strong. Like, their bodies, like the body units themselves have like 140 HP or something. They can take quite a beating. Pow! Ryuji completely disarms that missileer. Completely. And Roy dodging rockets again. This is going to be really good for his, really good for his dodge stat. Now, Paul had a really good dodge stat too, which is why he took less damage from those initial rockets. Now, a higher dodge stat does two things. One is, of course, makes dodging easier, but also the first attack that hits you will do a lot less damage. So it can guard, blocking 8, 10, 12 damage, maybe more. So sometimes when you're being attacked, it might actually be good to just not counterattack, just to boost that stat. It'll only be a matter of time before the enemy starts using more long-range weapons like grenade launchers or flamethrowers, whatnot. So, and how is this guy dodging everything now? He can't even. Now he doesn't have legs. I don't get that. Now that's one little nuance about this game. Like, in other front mission games, I'm used to the fact that if you don't have your legs, you're like 90% less likely to dodge. But that doesn't apply here. Legs or no legs, you can dodge. And the Missileers are changing targets. One went after Ryuji, one went after Frederick. They completely gave up on Royd. So yes, before they do too much damage, let's get Ryuji back there and start doing the damage. And this guy's almost taken out. Down to 6 HP. Ryuji will have no problems clearing him out after. And Frederick with the kill. Yeah, Frederick's browser name, Witness. Awesome. Like, knowing he's a news reporter, having a browser called Witness, that is the shit. So yes, as for what else is happening, well, today is December 20th, so when this goes up, it will be the 21st of December. Which means this will be the last video I ever upload. No, I don't take that seriously. Actually, what it is, so people are not in a panic, what the Mayan calendar is, it's a calendar based off of an astrological position, which happens only once every 5,000 years or so. And we're about to hit that position. And what will happen, it's like any other calendar, it loops. So tomorrow will be year 0, or year 5001 if you prefer, or 8001 or however long it runs, of the Mayan calendar. That's all it is. It's come to the end of the Mayan calendar, it resets, it loops. That's all it is. I remember when my dad just got back from Mexico and told me about this. So I'm like, it's a lot like that song Age of Aquarius. If anyone knows their 70s funk, pop, whatever you want to call that particular song, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, Google it. Fifth Dimension, Age of Aquarius. That's essentially what's going to happen. Well, without the whole like 70s hippie, peace and love everywhere thing. I wish, but life is a little too complicated for that, unfortunately. That's why we have war, and that's why we have war games like this one. Bang! Nicely done, Natalie. Dealing the damage. That guy's almost down. This Missileer is disarmed. Go Keith. We are owning on this quarter of the board now. Impossible! How could they beat me? Oh, nothing is impossible, my friends. Nothing is impossible. So yeah, now we have another one of those red suits in play. That guy is armed with 2 rifles, so he's a lot scarier to deal with than 2 melee attacks, that's for sure. I'll squash you like a bag! Actually, that's not so bad. I figured he would have blown my arm right off to be that strong, but that's not what happened. I'm glad for it. So yeah, now even though these Missileers are for the most part disarmed, they're still in play. I still want to clear them out because they get in the way. They will get in the way if I don't. They have to die. Well, die. They have to be defeated. I mean, if the pilot gets out and runs away, it's fine with me. As long as I blow up the suit and know that I'm not going to blow up anytime soon. That's what matters. Steps up and misses. Oh, come on, JJ, you're specialized in those guns at this point. Don't miss. Oh. Nothing happening there, nothing happening. So let's get some guys, let's get some more guys moved in here and cause some chaos. Impala attacks, kapum pakam pum. So yes. Oh, the end of the world is coming. Song of the day. That's the perfect song for the day. Look it up, it's from a local kid, Sam Roberts. It's called Love at the End of the World. Should be up on YouTube by now. He's popular enough in Canada anyways for that. Oh, I should have blown up that other Mr. Don't have a chance. Now he's intruding, he's in the way. He has to go one thing at a time here. Let's figure out what's next. Let us figure out what's next. Get the truck out of the way. Like, I love having that truck there. Keep everybody prepared, keep everyone going, but rifle fight between Ryuji and freaky, crazy, long-haired dude. Damage. Do some damage. This will be my last video before, the last video for this LP before Christmas. I'm probably going to resume it in the new year. Because I've got a really crazy Christmas coming up. I'll be going to visit my parents. I'll be going to Toronto for a day. And I'm going to Shawville. Tiny little nothing town, well, I won't say nothing town, but tiny little town north of Ottawa. For a little ski and skating excursion. So that'll be fun times. The next year, in the new year, I'm going to be on a new work schedule. How will that affect my recordings? Simply put, I won't be able to I won't be able to maintain a 4-episode a week schedule, that's for sure. I lose a lot of free time on this new schedule. It sucks, but that's life. So I'm probably going to switch it to a 2-upload-a-week schedule. And I will probably, what I'm thinking of doing is doing 2 separate LPs. An easy one, and this one basically. Now when I say an easy one that I don't have to edit for 2 hours every day. Because, like I said, if I did not, I do a lot of editing in this video, as you probably noticed, throughout the duration of the LP. This episode alone took me 2 hours just to crop the video to its current length. Pow! We're just swarming him and just picking away at him. Just poke, poke, poke. But again, these suits are very, very tough. Very tough. So it'll take a while. And we also have to make sure we don't get too close to the missileers, because if they come before we make some room for ourselves, then we're stuck. We're just gonna get bombarded and blown away. Almost! Come on, we almost have him. Chaff grenade. But then again, those guys are right there, so I'm not really worried about ranged attacks. Whoa, what happened there? Dave's down. That's what happened there. Dave is down. Dave is down. So let's just fast forward until we get to the next one. Yeah, it is great. Well, Krieg. It's German. That's German, yes. Krieg. Uh-oh. And the missiles are in play. But yes, fortunately we didn't get swarmed by these guys because of what I like to call the front mission holding pattern. Where certain enemies will only start to approach you and attack you if you get too close. Which is why Krieg didn't charge at us down the middle. Like if Krieg and the other freak there came down through the middle and behind us while we were fighting the melee guys, we'd be screwed. But that's not how it played out, and I'm thankful for it. Now it's just a case of keeping everyone in good repair and getting everyone in position to deal with the missileers as they come. Jaff, protect the boss. Unfortunately, the rifle shot hit the body, so just use a chaff there and hope that he doesn't take another hit there. And I couldn't see those bushes in the way, so I was thinking of going just around that way, but there's crap in the way. Too much crap in the way, so I have to go around the other way. I'm just too boxed in here. Like, ideally I should be more spread out, but at the same time, like getting too close to those other robots. The missileers are what scare me the most. Well, one, because they have missiles, but two, because even though their melee attacks are unarmed, they are really strong. I had to attempt this level twice because of the strength of their melee. Boom. Keep everyone in good repair. Try and get rid of that missile. He can't hit. For whatever reason, that missile cannot get hit. He blew away his legs and his dodge went up to like 1,000,000. And so that fight continues, and Freaky Black Dude, Rebus. Chaff grenade for the win. But Royd is the target and we have to protect him. Because I found this out the hard way. If Royd goes down, it's game over, even if everyone else is still ready to go. If Royd loses, if Royd is defeated, that's the end. I have to start from scratch. And let me tell you, when you're recording this game, that's a pain in the ass. Because battles usually go anywhere between half an hour to an hour long. And if you record for like 45-50 minutes and then you lose, piss off. So yes, when I do these battles, I do whatever I can to not lose. Like making sure Roy doesn't like lose here. I'm gonna repair, and more. And also one of my guys here, Keith, took a lot of damage. I'm just gonna put a chaff grenade on him just in case. It'll give him a chance. Chaff. I don't know if the effects of chaff grenade stack. I haven't tried it or looked into that. Either way. Tigress, looking to get in on the action here. She's still got some rockets, so. Oh, nice. That's true, she's got some stronger rockets, so. Went right through the guy's defenses. No, I don't like. He doesn't. He's only got one missile, I think, left. One or two sets of missiles. One. So I don't want to use it on. I don't want to like shoot at a coffin. If I'm gonna fire those missiles off, it's gonna be at one of the missileers. Bird still had some missiles on. Oh, we blew away one of his arms. We blew away one of Beavis's arms. Good. Oh no, we had Switch. Yes, Switch. Switch is a very, very powerful ability. If you have two, Switch is if you have two guns. Once in a while, you'll be allowed to shoot both. Very, very devastating. And again, thanks to the chaff grenade. Without the chaff, Royd would have died already. And more damage to Beavis. I think it's damage to his arm. I'd like to see. And we've got Natalie supporting Royd by shooting at Greg. However you pronounce his name. Repair the body, repair the jerry can. No, I'm still taking submissions for names. I'm going to record an episode before Christmas. And you see, even though their melee attacks are unarmed, they're so strong. It's stupid. Like an unarmed punch is dealing 25-30 damage, and bringing those guys to critical health levels. And Paul, wow, 2 to the legs? That's useless. 2 missiles to the legs is useless. And we're gonna keep our truck next to JJ. Thunder Snow, well, no choice but to repair, really. Retreat and repair. Repair the legs. Even the body. No. Well, we'll recover some HP just by standing next to the truck anyways. May you, oh, ouch. That was a really nice melee attack that she landed, but again, their unarmed attacks are way, way strong. And again, Griegland got his double, or his switch. Double is the melee version. I'm actually going to get rid of Mayui's gun before the next mission. Try and get that double melee attack in. Because it hasn't happened yet. I'm thinking that's the reason was because I gave her a gun. So go switch that up. And JJ still can't finish off that missileer. And Milligan taking a hit there too. Awesome. And I love that truck. Thundersnow has his arm back now. He's gonna go help. He's gonna help out against Grieg. He actually is better suited to fighting Grieg than Milligan or Freaky Black Dude. And Keith comes out of nowhere and snipes that kill. Nice. Level up. You've earned it. You've earned it, Keith. That takes a lot of pressure off of Royd. And we get an item for it too. Love it. So now we're down to 2 enemy missileers of the 64th. but I'm not exactly inclined to attack them if they keep punching the body. Because that guy's consistently hit the body with his punches. And I'm afraid he's going to wipe me out if I don't heal. And as you can see, he's got no more missiles, so I'm just going to use guns wherever possible. Get the initiative. Ouch. The chaff is wearing off. Rebus is down. Rebus is down. Yes, we got through your armor. Rebus is down. And now it's just this dude here. Milligan. Just open fire. Take him down. Hit him with everything I've got, basically. And just keep pounding away. And Keith finishes off the guy that JJ, for whatever reason, couldn't. We're getting a lot of goodies in this stage. I love goodies. Goodies. This one is almost over. Frederick. Boom. Let's see if we can do this without losing any suits. That has to be for maximum payout. I want the maximum payout. That's the goal at this point. I usually steps up. Kadank. Shoots out the legs. But again, his health remains critical. Because again, stupid, powerful, unarmed melee attacks. And JJ finally gets a kill. He's only been fighting the same unarmed thing for half the battle. And Miua, what was that miss for? And Paul lands a punch, but gets his arm completely knocked off for it. Paul, if once I can start buying ammo refills, because I hope there's ammo refills, then Paul will never even use his melee again, I'm sure. Stand back, fire off rockets, and reload. And just heal up Thunder Snow. Make sure that those next round of rockets don't kill him. Of course, let's try and make sure that there isn't another round of rockets. All hands, you know your target. It's that one. Take him down. Take him down. We'll get my U out of there because if he even breathes on her in a certain place, kaboom. Keith steps up. He's been the 64th killer. He's a killer. He's a killer queen. Nah. It's a weird chorus. I'm not going to go into that. But when you listen to that song, it's guaranteed to blow your mind. And now JJ. Let's see if he can earn some redemption and shoot this guy. He does! Couldn't kill plain old Mr. Lear for the life of him. Takes one shot at this Milligan dude, and kablooey! New rocket launcher for it. Kablooey! Canyon Crows with the win. Heh, they weren't so tough. You tell him, JJ. I need some rest, let's go back to town. Yeah, if I don't get some rest soon, I don't know what I'll do. We've earned the rest. But it won't be a long rest. Just to restock on healing items and shafts. 2,000 for the mission. And the suits pay out. The kills pay out. 5 grand for the kills. and 0 for the repairs. Perfection. So yes, I will be back New Year's. Before I do, I'll head over to Grey Rock, grab some items, and I will see you in Freedom City on New Year's. Merry Christmas, everybody.